Hello everyone, Alistair Gold here. Weren't expecting that, were you? I wasn't either. I must admit, got to Selhurst Park, sat next to Guesty, bit of a chilly night, and we kind of thought, okay, this is going to be one of those tough ones. It's never an easy place to go. God, the amount of times there's been 1-0 games, although Spurs obviously Palace won 3-0 last season. And Spurs started quite well in the opening 20 minutes. So we thought, oh, okay, this isn't too bad. Then there was that horrible 20 minutes or so before half-time. Then came probably one of the best 45 minutes of the season from Tottenham. It's weird. It's like, have you ever seen Grown Ups 2? There's this family, they all go, what? And it was exactly like that. That was kind of how I felt about the game. It was like, where did that come from? A team that 3-4 days ago could not hit a barn door. Somehow, honestly, every time they went forward, I thought they were going to score in that second half. They looked so good. It's just amazing what scoring first does for you. Because yes, the curse was broken. Matt Doherty popped up with another goal to add to his 4 over the 3 friendlies. And of course, probably the best sight of the night. Sonny back and scoring. That was lovely. First time on a score sheet since early October for Sonny. That's so crazy for a player of his quality. Another key player, Sonny. Yes, so good to see the relief on his face when that ball went in the net. Honestly, we know he's a naturally happy guy anyway, but it was lovely to see. He didn't know what to do with his mask. He kind of threw it off and then realised he had to go and get it back again. And yeah, it was fantastic. His goal, honestly, wild celebrations. Romero came over. There was a big old group of them. But watch Romero. He's such a nut in moments like that. He clearly is very affectionate towards Son. And he kind of, you see him, he does this thing sometimes. He did it to Dyer, I remember a few months back, when he whacks their head. And he had Sonny in a headlock at the end as well. And you kind of think, oh, he's got a fractured face. Shouldn't really be hitting his head and putting him in a headlock. It's, Romero loves you when he hurts you, I guess. Although he seems to hurt a lot of people. But yeah, it was a weird night for Sonny though, because it could have quite easily been another one of those nights for Sonny. He obviously, before the goal, the confidence still wasn't there. Some of the basics letting him down. There was one moment, I think he was trying to put a ball into the box and he hoofed it so far in the air. Honestly, I thought it was going to go out of Selhurst Park. He just wasn't quite on it. Although he did, he played that part, didn't he, in the first goal? Playing it to Brian Hill. Moved the ball quite nicely and quickly. But sometimes it's just about luck. That's all it is. It's as simple as that. And sometimes Sonny this season, just things haven't been going for him in a luck sense. A ball that might be otherwise would go in, it's just deflected off someone, or it's hit a post, or he hasn't quite caught it as he normally would because of a bobble or whatever. But last night he had the luck on his side in the 2 big moments really he was involved with. Because obviously for Doherty's goal, Kane put him through. There was one moment he could have got away an early shot, but he didn't. And then the keeper came out and kind of ushered him to one side. And then Sonny's gone to play a pass which looked like it was aimed across the face of the goal, but it's taken a big deflection, come back out, and Doherty's been able to stroke it into the net. So obviously that's one element of luck. And then even for the goal itself, he did really well in the build-up. He's kind of used his strength. Gay, which I'm told is the correct way to pronounce that. I watched a little video of him actually pronouncing his own name because I was murdering it every time I was trying to say it. Gay, Mark Gay, the Palace defender. I just notice I'm just going to continually say his name now. So the ball goes up in the air. Son uses his strength. Gay makes a complete mess of it, really. But a lot of that is to do with Son jostling with him. And then he goes to hit his shot. And it looks, when you actually watch this kind of certain angle, you can see the shot is going to go off into the right-hand side of the goal. But actually it hits the underneath of Gay's foot and goes completely in the opposite direction, straight into the bottom left corner. Obviously, it must have been going on target, which is why Sonny's still got the goal. but just sometimes you just need the moment to go for you. Like I've said in the past, even a goal off his backside would have hopefully kick-started him. And now we will hopefully see him push on. And because, yeah, everyone was so relieved for him. They really were. It was just, you could see like a weight off of his shoulders. And I think you'd imagine he'll start probably against Portsmouth, because Portsmouth, obviously, tough time, struggling a bit, just sacked their manager, mid-table in League One. You'd hope on paper that Sonny would be able to kind of get amongst the goals again and just keep that momentum going. I don't think, because otherwise you're leaving it 10, 11 days until the Arsenal game. I'd say keep him playing. You know, cue nightmare and he has an injury or something. But yeah, I'd keep him going. It was really nice. Conte went over and gave him a massive hug at the end of the game. And you could just see, and he admitted actually afterwards that Sonny's struggled a bit dealing with this period of his career, but it's a period that will make him stronger. His quote says, "We're talking about a sensitive player and a player who maybe suffers a bit when he's not going to score many, many goals like this season. But I think also these periods are really good to become stronger in aspects of your character. He knows very well that he's an important player for us and we count on him in every game. Now to score was really important for him, for us, and now we have to continue." And Kane said about Sonny, really happy for him. He's been working really hard behind the scenes and in every game. And sometimes as an attacking player, you just need a bit of luck to go your way. See, that's why I said. It was nice for him to continue working. He got half a chance there, and to see it hit the back of the net was great. Hopefully that can give him loads of confidence now. He's a really important player for us, and we're going to need him if we want to do anything important this season. Well, if we can get Sonny back to full steam, suddenly everything looks brighter. And I tell you what, if we get a Harry Kane as he played in that second half, he will drag Spurs potentially into top four alone. Because when he's like that, this is what I mean about Kane. You know, he's had a really good goal-scoring season, but the best Harry Kane is the all-round, all-encompassing Harry Kane that just grabs the game by the scruff of the neck and said, yeah, this is my game. This is a Harry Kane game. You're going to do what I want you to do. He was involved in every single goal. And do you know what I really liked? I sat in the press conference room waiting for Conte and Vieira to come out, and I looked up and on the screen you could see that, I think it was Sky were interviewing Son and Kane, and they were both smiling and laughing, and I just thought, oh, we haven't seen that in a little while. Both Sonny and Kane, both on the TV screen, happy, the dynamic duo, making Spurs tick up front. Even if they've had a bad game, you knew that Sonny and Kane would come together and produce something. And just to see that again, it's like, okay, if we can get back to that, that'd be fantastic.